Hey folks, ET here coming at you with a week ahead look for SPY. So let's get to it. Starting off with our daily customer sentiment, we have slid from quite bearish into a neutral area right here. Wouldn't say we're bull or bear, just more neutral. We have a lot of stuff going on this week. We have Meta, Tesla, Apple earnings, plus the FOMC rate decision. So we have a volatile week ahead. Let's hope we can get some good volatility and some good price movement. Moving on to our dark pools, 591.39 is still our largest ag as we continue to get further away from price. This is a downside target at some point unless it shifts drastically. So just mark all of these on your chart as important levels and we will move along from there. Jumping into our gamma. Our ag is pretty wild. We have 589 repel, a 599 repel. Well, we'll go ahead and tag this one a 607 repel and then a 610 repel. Remember, we trade green to green, so where we are on all of this is very important. If we can stay above 610, it's thin up here, but there is room up. Decent size pulls all the way across the board, too, at 590, 600, and 605, and finally 612. Let's go ahead and jump into our dailies and see what we have here going on. So, Monday, 127. We will take a look real quick and see how all of these are looking to pan out. So Monday's interesting. We've got a pull all the way down at 556. That's massive. Not sure what's happening there. Some repels at 607, which is right around where we bounced on Friday. 609, and then one down here at 599 if we have a bad day. So if we're going green to green, 607 to 599. If we chop, 607 to 609, which would suck. And then we have 609 all the way up to 614. Biggest pull on the chart is 610 right now, so it wouldn't shock me if we trade in that range. But we have a lot of things popping up all over geopolitical stuff and the new president and econ data and earnings, so we'll see. So we'll jump back into Tuesday now and see what the rest of the week looks like as well. So 128 Monday, very choppy looking day here. 601, 606, 607, and 608 all repel levels. So we lose this area here. Hopefully what we don't do Tuesday is chop in between these spots right here or even these right here. But we lose this, we get down to 604. Kind of a messy looking gamma here. Don't like it at all for Tuesday. We stay above 608. We have room to 613. Jumping into Wednesday, 129. Let's see if we can get some cleaner looking gamma here. Not so much, really. Still big repel down here at 585. Very interesting that there's levels down there pretty far away from price. We have a repel at 605 and then one at 609. So if we hold 605, this is our range for that day. If we stay above 609, we've got that 613, 614 area we've seen a few times. So gamma's looking a little bit odd. We have some pulls on either side. Very interesting to see, and a lot of positive levels we'll have to move through. So very interesting here. Still around this 600 level. We've seen that 595, 6, 580, 585 level we've seen a few times. Very mixed positive gamma here. We're going to have to pay real close attention to what changes throughout the week, and that is for sure. So pay attention to our morning pre-market preps from Tuesday on to see what we see gamma change. So 607, another gamma cluster here, 607, 608. Huge gamma cluster here is 610 all the way up to 613. Biggest pull is still to the upside, showing here at 618. So if we start low and for some reason we start to repel upwards, good upside day. Opposite, our next biggest pull here is at 606. If we start high, we move down. Still just not the cleanest gamma look. One of my least favorite looks we've had for a little while as we go week to week. A look at that. So Fridays are always a little bit messy. So we got to keep an eye as to what we see there. So Fridays, pretty crazy here. Biggest pull is down here at 590. A big repel at 589. Another one at 610, and then some gamma clusters all the way up here to that 620 range. Just a very weird look for the entire week. I would say I'm not entirely impressed with this gamma range, but we will see how it all pans out. So really, we've got a range we'll put an X on these ones that were a little bit further down, like this 575 for now, unless we see just a lot of bad stuff happening. We want to pay real close to our gamma changes right around in this range right here between, let's say 610 and 589. That 590 range would match our dark pool level pretty well there around 591. Want to pay attention to our biggest pulls around here, and as always, trade our green to greens. That is all for now. Everybody have a good week. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.